Hello and welcome to another video here on the channel. It's a gameplay video about Explorer. We're continuing with the monocolor decks. I've done Mono Green Stompy in the Qualifier Weekend. I've done a video on Blue Spirits, and now we're doing Mono Red. Those are the top 3 monocolor decks in terms of aggression and maybe in general too. And here we have the latest version of Frank Karsten's Mono Red Aggro. So Frank is an absolute master in building aggro decks, and Frank is convinced that this is the best aggressive deck that he, in the format, I suppose, because he's promoting it. He's been working on it for weeks now. He made day 2 in the Qualifier Weekend, got kicked out on day 2, unfortunately. But this is pretty much what he played. I made some slight changes. For example, I cut the Sokenzan, the second one, compared to Frank, because I really don't want to draw 2 legendary lands when I'm low on lands. It's a brutal way to just lose a game, and the upside of having the Sokenzan, I think, is lower than the downside of losing out when you draw both and you are light on lands. In any case, what do we have here? We have Soul-Scar Mage as our 1-drop. We have Kumano faces Kakkazan, maybe the best red 1-drop we've seen in years, coming into Standard, and now of course also Explorer. Falkenrath Pit Fighter is the 1-drop 9 and 10, 2 power. It's aggressive, it punches hard. And then we have Reckless Rage. That's a new addition from Frank personally. It's an interesting card. 1 mana, deal 4, but you have to deal your own creature 2 damage in the process as well. Can't go to the face, but 1 mana, deal 4 damage to a creature is quite the rate, and therefore quite a good card potentially. And it works with Soul-Scar Mage, Kari, Runaway Steam-Kin when it does have enough toughness. And even the Kumano faces Kakkazan gives an extra counter to your creatures. So stuff like Burning-Tree Emissary becomes a free, and then also is able to utilize the Reckless Rage. Especially nice against stuff like Greasefang Combo, Mayhem Devil, etc., where an instant speed 1 mana interaction can be crucial. Yeah, so we have Kari, that's one of the better 3-drops, especially with Torbran and Embercleave. You get 2 creatures. With Torbran, you get 7 damage out of this Kari, 4 damage from the Ragavan, 3 damage from the Kari. Very powerful. Burning-Tree Emissary pumps out your stuff quickly. Runaway Steam-Kin grows and allows for multiple spells a turn later on in the game. Then we have Anax, of course. Anax, the powerhouse in red with Embercleave, quite strong, and Bonecrusher, maybe the best red card in the format. Forden of the Bugbear also make the late game very nice for the mono red deck. We have 24 lands in this build. It's not a mono red burn deck like we are used to maybe 5 years in the past. If we look at standard decks, or if you look at Modern and Pioneer, they're like very burn heavy with lots of free damage spells. This is just a mono red creature aggro deck essentially. Almost all of the cards in the deck are creatures. We have Reckless Rage as the 1 removal card. Bonecrusher also deals damage, like it's also a removal spell. So we have like 6 interactions with the opposing creatures. 3 Embercleave to go over the top. The rest of the deck is just creatures. The sideboard, we have 4 Goblin Chainwhirler, great against various Llanowar Elf decks or stuff like Blue Spirits, where there's lots of 1 toughness. Rampaging Ferocidon, quite nice against any life gain shenanigans. And we have a Hazoret here, a couple more Reckless Rages as removal, Fry, Pithing Needle, Unlicensed Hers. And 2 Chandras to go a little bit bigger. It's good against red-black, good against blue-white control, diversify your threats a little bit. We are playing mostly creatures. That makes sweepers good against us. Chandra goes around the sweepers, similar to Hazoret. All right, enough talks. Let's jump into the games. Mono Green Stompy into Blue Spirits into Mono Red. Which one is the best of the bunch? I'm not quite sure. I believe that to be Mono Green Stompy. That's why I played it in the Qualifier Weekend. Let's say that they all have their weaknesses and their strengths. Okay, that's a mulligan. Wow, this is a tough hand too. Yeah, I will keep, I suppose. And just hope that I draw one creature, at least in the top of my deck. Top 2, I guess. And I will bottom the Ramunap Ruins or the Castle Embereth. Maybe the Castle Embereth. Opponent! Are you there? The thing about all of these, like Blue Spirits, Mono Green Stompy, and Mono Red, I believe they're all kinda weak against Red Black Midrange. Red Black Midrange just really preys on these creature strategies. So yeah. Maybe Mono Blue Spirits is the best against Red Black, because Spirits is very cheap, has some counter magic to disrupt Red Black's removal, but it's tough. It's tough. No, like an Anax would be nice. So yeah, those decks. Ooh, 4-color. That's fine. That's fine by me. Imagine if I would have drawn Karizev in last turn, Karizev would have led to me being able to Embercleave this turn already, which is pretty sick. Playing against 4-color adventures with Omnath, I assume. Looks like you're seeing some mountains in the background. Looks like Arena just crashed. Lucky Clover. Too complicated of a card. Is it bugged? Looks like my Karizev is about to die. To a Bonecrusher. Alright. Oh wow, that was a good draw. Coming back to that, happy. Yeah, Mono Red is certainly very powerful. So it's just a powerful proactive strategy that sort of preys on random decks in a way. Like anybody trying to do anything a little bit too slow. Blue-white control is also not too happy, depending on the blue-white list, to face Mono Red, because it's just so fast and lean and hasty and man lands, damage here and damage there. But as soon as the decks become mid-rangey, like Junk Food or Red Black, these monocolor decks struggle a little bit. Especially Fatal Push or Mayhem Devil out of Junt are problems. Bonecrusher out of Red Black, of course. They have another Bonecrusher? Well, I count 6 damage here. 6 plus 2, 8. Not anymore, not anymore. But they have to chump block, otherwise they die. Well, I'll just put them to 1. Okay, they won't chump block, then they die. If they would have blocked, I would have just put them to 1, and then I can kill them next turn. That was a pretty impressive draw. Even though our hand looked kind of mediocre. We drew the Karizev, then we drew the Torbran. And then we had the Embercleave in the end. Goblin Chainwhirler. So they have Lovestruck Beast and Edgewall Innkeeper. And they have Omnath. A little bit all over the place. Pit Fighter not so good against Lovestruck Beast. Honestly, I think I'll just do this and that's it. I could also see going low on Anax. Anax is a little bad against Brazen Borrower. Reckless Rage kills the Omnath, so that's nice. Not entirely confident on what to do there. With the restart, my opponent lost some rank. No more rank. But I still have my rank. Interesting. This is a borderline hand, I'd say. I'm gonna keep. This deals 3 damage with Torbran in play. To everything of the opponent. It's a pretty good combo. Yeah, not having an early play is certainly risky. I don't know, it's close. I mean, we have some decent outs to draw creature. We have like 20 almost. 20 early plays, 21. So it's 1/3 of our deck and 2 draw steps. So if I would have drawn like a Kari or what have you, this hand would have been quite nice. So yeah, I didn't, so this hand is mediocre. And my opponent also does not play any. There's a Burning-Tree Emissary. My opponent didn't play any Edgewelling Keeper or Lovestruck Beast, which that was the reason why I wanted to keep this hand to blow up these 1/1s. So 2 things that were potentially good for this hand, like opponent playing 1/1s, or me drawing a 2 on 1 drop in the first 2 turns, didn't occur. My chances are lower. We'll see what happens. I think I'll just play this as a 4/3. Just Reckless Rage, the Omnath. Then play Burning-Tree and Bonecrusher. Attack for 3. Then I play Torbran next turn and punch for a bunch of damage. It's 5, 9, 15 that would come across. They can block here, take still. Decent chunk. Whoa. Attacking me, what the heck? What is that supposed to mean? Do they have something like Anger of the Gods? Okay. Growth Spire, sure. I seem to have multiple lands, maybe. I guess they're thinking about this, maybe. Okay. It's a great one. Ah, they're not even trading with me? Why not? So gaining the life back. Now they're gaining mana too now. That's pretty gross. Omnath is quite good. Ooh. That's also quite good. Embercleave here would mean 6 plus 6 plus 4, 16. Six, 12, 4, 12, 16, put them to 3, but then they have Clover and multiple of these. Two cards. But now I can just equip the Burning-Tree, no? So you need more. I don't think they have Brazen Borrow. If they have Brazen Borrow, they wouldn't have done this, right? Now you're just gonna play double Bonecrusher? And then you have to double block my Burning-Tree? And then I guess that's it. This is gonna be 4, 6, 9, 12, 12. The draw has been pretty stellar, at least in the last couple of turns. I mean, that's what the deck is capable of, I guess. Well. We have a game 3 we can win. But that's lethal. 1 mana, sacrifice a creature, shoot damage to the face. Okay. Lovestruck Beast. We just didn't see any Lovestruck Beast so far, which is weird. Guess I really want this Reckless Rage to eliminate the Omnath. No, I'm on the play. I think 3 copies is fine. Perfect hand, honestly. Can't complain. 1-drop, 2-drop, removal, Torbran. A deck like my opponent's is cool, but probably pretty inconsistent with 4 colors of mana. And yeah. It's like a mid-range deck, sort of. But it goes more over the top, I guess. That's not good. Second Torbran is not what I wanted. Lucky Clover is also not what I wanted to see. They had to ban this card in Standard. Is that good? Clarion, huh? At least they don't have the land guy. The one that the Beanstalk Giant. Maybe I can get him because they're missing blue. That'd be nice. Oh no, they have another Bonecrusher Giant, really? That would be pretty gross. They can kill the Torbran here. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world. Looks like they will kill the Torbran, yeah. I could have played Karizev, I guess. Maybe I should have thought about that more. Now they're 1-for-1ing with this. If I play Karizev, they also only can 1-for-1 me. Yeah, I think I just should have just played Karizev there. I mean, the upside of Torbran is much higher, right? Like, if they actually do not have another one. But it's so likely that they will, because otherwise they wouldn't have just played a Lucky Clover there. They would just play the Bonecrusher. Damn, son. Okay. Alright, that's GG. Forest doesn't do anything. Also play this first. Reckless Rage and Bonecrusher. Not necessarily a combo. But yeah, if they have a fight spell or some, I don't know what they could have had, then at least they have to interact with my Bonecrusher instead of my Karizev, and I can still attack. That's why I did it the way I did it. I don't know, like, just, yeah. Okay, we got there. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned that. Interesting that I have Firebrand as an artwork of the deck. How did that happen? Firebrand is not in the deck. No, what I was saying, yeah, I was saying that the 4-color deck can sometimes have mana issues, right? That was one of those times. Oh, beautiful, beautiful hand. Damnation. Such an iconic artwork. Just this black hole. This is a turn-free Embercleave. We go Burning-Tree, Runaway, and then turn-free Embercleave with the hasty Kumano. Playing against the 60-card blue-white deck. Jeskai. Ooh. Oh, that's a big stinker. And I drew second cleave. Ew. This is not going well so far. What am I playing against? Jeskai control? Maybe Jeskai Opus? Ah, I think I know what this is. This might be Jeskai Hinata. Sorry. What's up with drawing all these cards? Jesus. I don't need them multiple. Negate discarded, but that's the only discard, so they're pretty happy about their hand. Yeah, this is Jeskai Hinata. It's a deck that Logan Nettles brought to the Qualifier Weekend. Just ported the standard deck over to Explorer, pretty much. Interesting. Not playing the sciences, huh? Very suspicious. I'm just gonna go with Anax. Yeah, they have Javai Disruption, don't they? Oh, they have Make Disappear? Make Disappear is, yeah, good beats, I guess. No? Okay, they do have something, though. I don't know what it is, but they have something. Like, Javai Disruption, or Make Disappear. Both. What in God's name do you have? Okay, that goblin just suicided? Huh. Cool. That was weird. Why would you do that? Just to get the land? Very interesting. So this would go around... No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't go around. Make Disappear. But it deals more damage. Yeah, okay. Opponent got it all. I mean, I kind of knew that, I guess. Okay. They don't want a copy of the Reflection. They're playing way too confident. Not doing anything. They have a Torrential Gear Hulk. Yep. I got destroyed. Wow. I mean, they were on the play, and they just had every step of the curve. They had a good play. I guess Bonecrusher is kind of decent. Because it kills the Fable tokens. Voltage Surge. Divide by 0. Divide by 0. Yeah, I'm not trying to do the Embercleave stuff here. I just want to fish them out. I think the cheaper my deck, the better. Maybe I should have gone 1 Torbran, 1 Embercleave instead of 2 Torbran. I think I'll do this. Fast start is good. They might have Clarion, but I'm not playing around that. Perfect. That's fine. That is perfectly fine, Jabari Disruption. Imagine this game on the play though, like, then they would have Jabari Disruption my Burning Tree. That would not have been good for me. This is 4, 8, 11. Divide by 0 on one of my creatures. My Runaway. Yeah. Still very dead next turn. They find environmental sciences and a removal spell for the Kari, they still die. So they need a sweeper, really. 2 removals won't cut it. They need some sort of special card. But I mean, Deafening Clarion is a really nice one. Especially if you have Goldspan and Hinata, so you can gain life after you played those big creatures. Clarion should definitely be in the 75. But I believe it's not, actually. I believe Logan isn't playing the card. I mean, this stops the Gearhulk, but the Hinata, or this kills Hinata, right? So these two friends, I don't know. I kind of don't want to play them, but I also don't really know what else I should play. I could play just Ferocidon. Just a free that deals some damage, maybe. Chainwhirler doesn't really do anything. No, I'll just keep it like this. A little bit of high end. 1 Cleave, 1 Torbran. Can't hurt nobody. Yeah. I mean, I know they have. We all know what they have. I mean, if I play this, they could have made disappear. Is this really the play? So if I do this, they counter. Then next turn I do this plus this. If I just do this, screw it. I'm gonna do this. Maybe they have make disappear. They don't. Well, because now I think I time walk them. Yeah, this is why I wanted to do this. If they don't counter this, then I time walk them here. which is good for me. If I play a creature, they certainly have an answer to it. So now I'm gonna start with Burning-Tree. I should have attacked first, technically. Speaking. They can divide by 0 me now. Yeah. A little annoying, but... No Hinata, that's good. I really wanted to draw land there. Still think they have Divide Disruption. So I'm gonna play around it. Big score. That's a good one. The way they pass so quickly, it just screams Torrential Gearhulk to me. Yeah, it's a problem. What do I do against a Torrential Gearhulk? Not much, huh? Yep. Scorching Dragonfire. Nice. They still take a decent chunk here, and they have 5 cards. So much mana. They have a Voltage Surge too. Yeah, I didn't play around Divide Disruption there because they discarded it too with the big score. They discarded it, right? Yeah, Divide Disruption there doesn't really matter that much because they're gonna use Gearhulk anyways. So I could just play my Anax. Yeah. Divide by 0 again. Alright, make disappear. Discard 1. Hinata. Hinata, huh? Is this the way to do the Gearhulk Opus thing in Explorer? You just play Hinata. I don't need to play anymore. They're gonna get a mascot exhibition and then they'll have a key to copy the Gearhulk at some point. The turn after. They won the die roll. This was really maybe perhaps the die roll that won this entire match. Because in game 3, if I actually get to play Burning-Tree on turn 2 with a Kari, I think I just die. before they get to... Yeah, this was a die roll dependent match. But that's Hinata. I mean, they play so many 2-mana counters. They really have to win the die roll, right? Otherwise, when they're on the draw, what do they have? Like a Voltage Surge? Divide by Zero is not a good card on the draw against an aggressive deck either. They always come in chunks, huh? These top end cards. 6 of them in total. What's going on? Are we playing against the same deck again? Is Hinata on the ladder now? You go to standard ladder, you go to explorer ladder, it's just only Hinata? Okay. Maybe more like creativity. I mean, if I would have drawn a land here, I think there's no way I'm losing this game. I guess they can creativity me now. Get like an Agent of Treachery or something. But now that we missed this land, I don't feel so confident anymore in winning this. So this is technically lethal. This is 10 plus 14, depending on how they walk. So this is 6-8 damage, they go to 3. That's a little bit premature for concession, maybe. Torbran seems weaker against all these jump blockers. I do like the Chainwhirler here. Let's just keep it clean and aggressive. 2 Reckless Rage and the Bonecrushers to potentially disrupt the creativity. But this is really just, I'm trying to tap out and kill them. No mercy. Fire Prophecy here. Waiting for the 2-drop to come down. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the draw. I can't play around these. They will just always get me. And they're very good against these monocolored decks that are low to the ground. Sensor against someone who's trying to curve out. Very good. Ooh, nice. Dream Trawler, okay. On the play, I'm just gonna go full face. Kill him with fire. No mercy. Okay. Ooh, interesting. I kind of want to play Steam-Kin first, because then next turn the Burning-Tree will enable the Steam-Kin to go up to 3 counters. And then we can play Chainwhirler post-combat. Or not. Well, in this case, I should have played the Burning-Tree, would have dealt more damage. So that's the risk there that I'm taking. Like, if they have a removal, it would have been better too. I missed 2 damage essentially. And arguably, because I'm already ahead, I maybe should take the line with the less risk involved. Yes, I have less upside too, but yeah, I think I should have just done that. It's also bad against Sensor if I don't draw a land. That's... okay. Strong. Okay. Embercleave. Embercleave. Good magic card. Good magic card. Alright. It's so hot in here. Summer in Berlin. The house is getting warmed up. No. Yes. That's a turn 3. Embercleave again. Ooh, okay. Now drawing the mountain and playing against mono green. I wish I had that Reckless Rage. Okay. Ooh. That's a good one. I do think, in the unknown, it's correct to put the Reckless Rage away. I mean, Ronas is a really bad... okay. Turn 3 play, if they don't utilize it as a creature. Really? This is not very good for them, is it? Just lost both guys. I guess it's good against not Embercleave. Alright, collected company, yeah. Phew. Okay. Rona's on blocks. Smash with everybody. What happens? My Kari's is 4 damage. The Ragavan, the Burning-Tree. Alright, let's not think about things. I'm playing mono red, brain dead deck. If they hit a bad company, they just die. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Just swing. Don't think. Just swing sometimes. Okay. Pit Fighter. Rage. So, what's not good? Chainwhirler is quite nice with Soul-Scar. It's good against Lano Elf. Anax is pretty good too. Chandra can do some things. It's a little slow, maybe. Hazoret. God against God. Ronas against Hazoret. Let's try this. A little bit bigger, more reckless rages. And then hoping to Chainwhirler plus Soul-Scar Mage to put some counters. Can make this a 3-2. I think I'll just kill the elf. And then it's a good old-fashioned race. Will they hit me for 5? I mean, I have Bonecrusher and Anax, so I have good blocks for this thing. I mean, I think I'm pretty happy about that. Haha. Funny. Because it's non-combat damage, this shrinks. Do I just want to play Bonecrusher? Keep this for later. This makes me satires. They have another one. Oh yeah, that's gross. Turn 1 elf, turn 2 steel leaf, turn 3, kill my guy, make a 3/3, then primal might my guy. Yeah, that's like the god draw on the play. Not much beat that. Not much beats that, that's for sure. Yikes. I guess I'll just play Bonecrusher here. I needed like a Reckless Rage. I don't know what I needed. My opponent had the god draw. I had a pretty good draw too. I had 1-drop, 2-drop, Bonecrusher. But yeah, if you're on the play and both players have good draws, the player on the play usually wins. Okay. Yeah, I mean that draw's a joke. Like it's just a good old funny joke, and I lose. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, now we're on the play. Now Chandra becomes more appealing. Just kill the stuff. I mean, yeah, I think Chandra is good. The Tamio Uprising, or whatever it's called, the protection, is also much worse on the draw for them, because they have less time. His hand is a little risky, but if I draw one land, I'm good. Land off the top would be quite good. Then I could go these two and then play a free drop with the Runaway. Yep. Seems like they have Uprising. The protection. Just play an Anax. Yeah. Nice. This card is really freaking good against my deck. Guess I'll just kill it. Yeah, I mean mono green is ahead against mono reds. Heads up. And I missed land drops, they didn't. They just had a nice curve out. I mean, they didn't have a 1-drop this game at least, but still. This card is really freaking good for 2 mana. Free. Nothing, yeah, I guess a company. Yeah, I mean, I just have to hope the company misses here. Yeah, if it hits, I lose. Pretty much. Okay, that's not a miss. Okay, we lose. Yeah, on the draw. It's a little sad, I guess, but yeah, we missed land drops. Opponent had a good draw, and mono green just has, especially if they have a company on turn 4, no, on turn 5 with double steel leaf. Yeah, you lose that one. You lose that one. All right, let's do one more. Can't win them all. Mono red. There's a reason. Like, this deck is a fine aggressive deck. It's if you love playing mono red, it's a fine deck. You can certainly ladder quickly, especially when you're in platinum diamond. But the higher you get in mythic, the tougher the competition is ultimately. Okay. Cruel. The big brother of mono red. No, it's a dinosaur deck. Okay. Let's go. Let's go dinosaurs. Thunderherd Migration. They have to reveal a dino, so that means they don't have a dino in their hand, I guess. Or they chose not to reveal it, which I find to be unlikely. So I guess they don't have a dino left. If they play a land here, the Stomper is enabled. Nah. Magic can be simple sometimes. Play a creature, play a creature. Put an Embercleave on one of the creatures. That's a good one. Okay. Maybe it's not so simple. Turn 5 Titan of Industry. So if I activate this, they block, take 4, go to 1. And I have a Ramunap Ruins in my hand. Don't think it's getting much better. I also get some 1/1s here. So now they need a second Titan to gain life. If they have it, I might lose. Good game. Nice. Sorry about that. Mono green. Not mono green. Gruul ramp. What is the red card they're ramping into? I don't know. Could play the Ferocidon. They had Runaway Elf too, so Bonecrusher is kinda appealing. I could just leave things as is, honestly. Keep the 2 Reckless Rage. Don't see much of a reason to change stuff. Yeah, I could play like 1 Ferocidon. Or 2. Green life gain Titan. I don't know. What they could have War Chief. Elder Gargaroth. Ooh, that one would be tough. Would make sense. Elder Gargaroth is gonna beat me to pieces for sure. Risky keep, but the upside is high. I have Kumano into Burning-Tree. This is one of the ones, don't do this at home maybe, this type of keep. But the hand is pretty good. I also have Embercleave plus these 2, plus this, which is 4 attackers. Even if I have only 2 mana, I can cast an Embercleave. So this hand is pretty gross if it gets there. This is 6-8 damage coming across now. Do they have Reckless Rage? I mean, they have a 1-drop here, no? Should I play Anax or Embercleave? I probably should play Anax. They have Reckless Rage, huh? Nice. That's no choice then. Anax it is. Goose. They can't block with the Stomper yet. Yeah, maybe. That was a little hasty. I could have just gone for the kill. Okay, that was certainly a punt, I believe. Yeah, that was a punt. I don't know what I was doing. I should have just equipped the Anax. That was embarrassing. Sorry you had to witness that. I just threw away the game. I didn't make the math. I gotta be honest with you. I was playing so hasty. Okay, this was a win. I mean, I just put it on Anax and win the game. That's 14 plus 3 is 17 damage. I didn't make the math. I didn't think it was that good for me. If I have Torbran here, I win. Still. Do I win? I block here, take 6. I don't win, I guess. We'll see. I don't know how exactly it works with trample. I think they go to 1 here. I should have played the Burning-Tree. I'm playing loosey-poosy. Yeah, so now they go to -1 actually. Huh. Okay. 6, 3. Wasn't sure how it works with Embercleave. Okay, better lucky than good. Huh, that is mono red for you guys. Strong deck for sure. Close to tier 1, I'd say. I think it's more like a tier 2 deck, but certainly one of the superior aggro decks in the format. And I don't know which one of the 3, mono green, mono blue, and mono red is the strongest. They have their weakness and upsides. I think mono green is a little worse against, for example, blue-white control, and also maybe worse against the red-black stuff. Mono red is a little bit better against control because it's a little faster. And has a very strong manland too, and Den of the Bugbear, which is nice against control decks. But yeah, they all have their ups and downs. I'd say maybe the Blue Spirits one is the best. I don't know. The green Stompy deck I like against Junt Food. But these days, I'm not so sure if Junt Food is even that popular anymore, I gotta say. It might just be red-black mid-range and blue-white control, which are the decks to beat. And if you want to beat those, mono-red might be a little bit better than mono-green. And even the Blue Spirits one, because Blue Spirits is really, really good against blue-white control. And not that great against red-black, but also not unwinnable. Similar to mono-red. I mean, mono-red is also not that great against red-black, but not unwinnable either. But yeah, if you pin me down, I guess I'm going to say Blue Spirits is the best out of the 3 right now. But that could certainly change over time. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a subscription if you haven't yet. That would highly appreciate that. Support the channel, grow it with me together. Leave a comment for the algorithm if you'd like, and let me know any feedback, any other things. I didn't play perfect Magic these games. I know that. You can point the mistakes out, of course, and we can just maybe I didn't even see some mistakes, but I think I pointed out most mistakes that I did. Always afterwards than before. So it goes. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this. Bye bye. See you around next time.